what would be your recommendation for individuals looking to build personal brand awareness as a new contributor to multifamily?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of different ways to do it. I mean, I think, Adrian, you and I, we've talked over the years. I think you have to approach it like levels in a video game. I think for you to think that you're going to jump on daily and just start blasting your opinions out and feel comfortable doing that, and then also growing an audience that way without having any prior experience or spending a lot of time maybe commenting on other people's content or participating in other forums and other things. I would highly suggest small steps I think are going to be key to growing your personal brand and brand awareness. Obviously, LinkedIn is a big professional network for sure, but there's other platforms there too. I mentioned to somebody that was surprised to know I post more content on Instagram than I do LinkedIn. I utilize Facebook. I'm not on TikTok. I don't Snap, but I'm aware of those platforms. It just happens to not be platforms I use, but I am on the gram. I'm there more often than I am on LinkedIn. That's a different creative space for me. LinkedIn is definitely a different audience, and it's definitely a different space as well. So just understand the platform that I think you want to be on. Understand your audience. Also, at the same time, really try to take the time to really understand who you want to be known as, and then hopefully that's correlated to who you are. I would highly suggest don't come up with this superhero of a character that you're nowhere close to being, right? Whether it be position or thoughts or philosophies. I take a lot of pride in the content that I post is not from a curator or a ghost writer. These are all sort of stemmed from experiences and thoughts that I have in my mind that I find time in my busy life to be able to sort of put them down in a tablet or digital notepad and able to kind of distribute appropriately. So yeah, I think a lot of self work needs to happen first before you can kind of get out there. I'm in the process of self work, so I think self work is a great thing to do for the rest of your life. But definitely once you start putting yourself out there in a public forum, there's a lot of different things that come with that I think a lot of people aren't prepared for. First and foremost, I think your company finds it curious right away, or most companies do, especially if you haven't been doing it. So be prepared for that conversation, right? Your peers and others will probably ask you questions about your new online persona. And then you're going to have what I call 5 to 10% of people that just categorically are haters, right? So they just say, what are you trying to do? You trying to show off your cool outfit or your cool hair or trying to look better than the rest of us? I mean, you're just going to have that percentage of people, but for some of us, we could work past that percentage of people that are just naysayers